Welcome to JB's Crochet. I'm Amber, and I'm a little late. Oh, my youngest decided he wanted juice. I grabbed the juice out of the fridge. I went to shake it, and it went sprinkling all over the floor. And my feet. Actually, I got him on both feet, yeah. So I had to clean that up real quick. And then change his channel on his TV. Oh, my word. And then I looked at the time and went, oh no, I'm late. I'm late for a very important date. Oh, that shirt's like really thin. Good morning, Melissa J. You're gonna hop on your treadmill. Yay. Make it work. Hello, Arlena. Frizzy. Okay, so I brought these down here and then I went, wait, today's Tunisian Thursday. I gotta work on that. Oh, but I don't know where it's at. Too many whips, y'all. Too many whips. I don't know where I put it. Good morning, Miguel. It was nice to see you on your live for a few minutes yesterday. I didn't stick around too long. I was doing something. I don't remember what. Whew, my hair's still wet, so it's a little chilly. Oh, what was I going to do? I don't know where. Like, I cleaned up this area, y'all, so that way when I left, my husband could work on my my countertops, but I don't know where everything is at. I forget what color bag I put things in. Oh, here's a whip, there's a whip, everywhere, whip, whip. Oh, McDonald had a whip. E-I-E-I-O. Good morning. Oh, no, that sucks. Oh, well, maybe that's a good thing that you want to eat food, that your body requires extra sustenance today, maybe. Who knows? Trying to join new joy for joining Gracers. My poor brain wasn't getting it with grandkids running around. No kids today. Yay! So you can try it with no kids. I like that. Let's see. I have 2, 4, 6. I have 3 hangers done. I have all my pieces done. That's what this pile is right here. All my pieces, all the leaves, the hanging pieces, and all the flowers. So now it's just a matter of literally, y'all, I'm not having to really sew the tails in on here. I'm just hiding them in between the 2 pieces. And I'm tying. So what I'm going to actually do is when I'm done with all these, I'm actually going to go through and take this and glue all my knot places where I tied, where I'm tying these parts onto. So that way maybe that'll help it keep it from coming off. The pattern for this, where's the paper? Oh, it's upstairs. It's an Etsy pattern. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. Because it was like $3, I think, for it. I bought it to make the sunflowers for my for my cousin, for her bridesmaids. She needs 8 of them, and I said, well, why don't I make one for you? So I'm making 9 of them, so she can have one too. And then the very first one I made is actually, I'm keeping it because it was kind of like, not my prototype, but like, it was the one that I'm going to, it just, I don't know, it had some funkiness to it, so I decided to keep it for myself. I just got to figure out where I put it. All right, I want to share this. How do I share this? How do I share Let's see. View collection. I want to share it with you guys. I mean, I could copy the URL, but I don't know if that'll work. Yeah, me too. I love sunflowers, daisies, lilies. I mean, they're all my favorites. I really just love flowers. Oh, I didn't realize it has Harry Styles in the... It says Crochet Sunflower Harry Styles. It's by a person called Maria Flora Crochet. Oh my goodness. And if yesterday was any indication of how our school year is going to go, oh, please pray for me. We were already button heads. My youngest wanted to do school yesterday, and I said, well, I can't deny you that. Like, of course, let's do some school. I don't plan on starting till Monday, but he wanted to do school yesterday. Oh, fun. Well, hopefully it's a good blood sugar level for you, and enjoy your eggs. I am not an egg person. I will eat a couple bites of them, and then I'm done. I'm done. The smell of cooked eggs, mm-mm. Oh, that's so fun. A 10-foot wide. I need to find that one. I don't see all of the videos, Miguel, so I'll have to look for that one. I usually try to open that with my mic muted. I apologize. Let's see. I don't want that. Stop. Oh, goodness. Okay. You have sunflowers. I would have sunflowers everywhere, too. I love... Look, do you see this bag right here? I mean, look at this bag right here. It's not sunflowers, but it's like a daisy sunflowery print, you know? I love sunflowers and just flowers. Like, look at this box right here. I think these are sunflowers and daisies and things. This is from Walmart. These are like, what, $10 for these little these boxes? Like, I love sunflowers and bees and ladybugs and hummingbirds. I love hummingbirds and butterflies. Like, bake with them and sell them. Oh, the eggs. I was like, bake and sell them. You were still on the eggs. Okay, so this bag that I have is actually my Rwanda. I keep saying Rwanda. I have Marianne's Rwanda on my brain. This is my Ruby's Dream. I need to work on it because I think this is going to be the one thing that takes me the longest to finish, because this literally takes me like maybe 10 minutes to attach everything. I stick the tails in between the centers, and then literally I sew the two ends on here, cut the ends off, and these literally, I can show you how these work. These just slide on to this part. This actually does not get sewn on or anything. Good morning, Manuela. It's good. It's quiet. Oh, is that a good thing? Sometimes quiet's a good thing. Sometimes it's not. Are you saying it's quiet for my chat? Some of them are over on Kim's live, and some of them are bouncing back and forth. It's not a big deal. We're kind of in a not a conflict, a conflict of schedules right now, which is, it's fine. I get who I get, and I don't throw a fit. I love who I get. It's fine. I love it. So yeah, this does not take but maybe 10 minutes to put together these few pieces. But I think I'm going to go back through and glue them, because they're going to be hanging in a car, and with all that swinging and bouncing around, I don't want the knots to come loose. So I'm going to glue them. Sunflowers. I saw that, Manuela. That was a really pretty hook. Really pretty hook. You're on mile 2. I need to figure out. I think this area. So I went for walks on Tuesday. I went on 2 different walks, and I think the distance that we walk around my house. So like when we go up the hill here, we turn down the street, the very first corner we come to, and then we come back around and come all the way past the house down to the next street, and then come back up is almost a mile. So if I can figure out that, I can get like a mile in pretty easily. But it's an easy walk for the most part. So I almost need to up it to a couple. I might need to start doing like 2 laps. Does it crochet well? That's awesome. So I was thinking of trying to give this a go. This does require a little bit of thought process with this Tunisian project here, but I need to get it done. Good morning, Arrow. I hate missing Kim's live, but you know, we'll catch each other. It's fine. It's a mile to your mailbox? Oh my goodness gracious. That's quite the walk. I can see it definitely grabbing your mail when you drive in or leave or whatever. So I'm going to give this a go, see how well I can make this work. If I can't, then I will just work on my sunflowers. So yeah, there and back is 2. There you go. Yeah, I think because when I look back at my steps or whatever on my Fitbit, good morning, Monique. Monique is in the house with her mama. Okay, so when I look back on my Fitbit app to Tuesday, it says I walked 3 miles. So about 0.83 for the first one and 0.7. So it's not quite, it sounds like it's about 3/4 of a mile. I think it's around 3/4 to a mile. So I will definitely have to do multiple laps to make it a mile or 2. I don't know, I get bored after 1. I'm like, I'm done. So what should be my goal for miles each day? Because right now I have 2. I exceeded that on Tuesday, but did not exceed that yesterday. I have 10,000 daily steps. I don't know what this means. Active zone minutes. I don't know what that means. 22 daily active zone minutes. I don't know what that means. And then I have 2 miles for distance is my goal. 2,000 calories. Good morning, Kimberly. Good morning. I can't do good morning sunshine like Marty does. She has a way of saying it that is just unmatchable. I've done that before, Melissa G. When I had my Apple Watch, I was camping several years ago, and I was out. I don't know. I was doing something. I was crocheting most of the day, and I'm like, my watch was saying I was taking all these steps, and I'm like, I've been sitting all day. I haven't made hardly any steps. Because I remember joking about how I had made very few steps. The only steps I had taken was to go in and out of my camper to my chair to go potty or make meals or whatever. So yeah, I don't know. These watches don't quite pick that up because I crochet a lot and it does not give me steps. I think it's an Apple thing. I think they're just a little screwy in the brains. I don't know. I haven't really noticed it give me steps, so because it doesn't tell me. Because there's a lot of times it says I still have so many steps to do for the hour to make up for my, I think it's like 250 steps an hour or something like that is what it wants me to take. I know, right, Melissa? Our bodies say otherwise. They say, you need to take more steps. You're not taking enough. Okay, so I was on, looks like I'm on row 4. I haven't even finished my 3rd repeat yet of this. But I still got 3 rows left before I am there. Okay, let's pull this out first. So just as a recap, if you guys were following along with this, I love this color. The camera makes it all funky looking, but this is the, what's it called? The Lion Brand Mandala Gradients in the yellow. And this is in Michael's from MDL Crochet's Ruby's Dream wrap pattern. So that's what I have so far. I've made it through one cake so far. This is one cake. Somewhere up in here in one of these rows is the new cake. I'm not sure where, but it's there somewhere. Because I am already getting into, I don't know, the light is like washing this out. I'm getting into the lighter colors of the yellow. So it's still dark on the outside here, but it's getting into the lighter parts. So I added this on several rows ago. I just can't remember where. But when I pull from the outside of these cakes, I like to use this ball. What are these called? These yarn genie things. Because then I don't have to fight with the cake. Oh no. Your lungs started failing you at 40? That stinks. I just turned 40. I hope nothing starts failing me like that. Lisa B, how are you? It's been a hot minute since I've seen you. Oh no. Well, hugs to you, Lisa. You'll be back when you're back. And you and your family are in my hugs and prayers. That really stinks. The loss this year has been crazy. My mother-in-law passed not too long ago, so, and then we had to put our pup down. So I feel ya. It's been a rough summer for a lot of people for loss and things. So my nail just broke, and so now it's going to catch on everything. Yeah. Yeah, no, Lisa, do not stress about being back. Family comes first, and trust me, that stuff, it takes time. So, anyway, you are definitely going to be in my thoughts. Oh no, Tank. Goodness. Yeah, I have to go get more labs done because apparently while I was gone on my trip, I got a phone call from which I missed, and I just happened to see when I don't know if you guys have it set up, but like the voicemails can be like transcribed into words, and so mine do that, and which I don't mind it doing that, but I read the voicemail without listening to it, and it said that my doctor wanted me to come in for some more iron labs. So I was like, okay. Oh, no worries. Oh, Lisa, seriously, I feel you. I feel you. Oh, goodness. Yeah. You kind of need a little bit of a breather between, not between, but just a breather for a while before anything else happens. And pray that nothing else does happen. But yes, virtual hugs and real prayers. Yes, Melissa. So All right, let's see if I can do this. Now that I've been picking at my nails for a minute here, and this one needs to be clipped, and I don't have any clippers. And I'm not going to clip my nails here on my live, so. Yeah, so mine, though, I think has to do with, so I have what is called spherocytosis, and so my red blood cells are not being produced fast enough. They're not being produced fast enough to replenish. And so it causes me to have this anemia thing. And so I'm wondering if my iron is, I don't know. So the funny thing is my iron levels were actually normal again several months ago, but now I guess, I don't know, they must be low again. But it might be the spherocytosis thing doing its thing. I don't know. But they want me to come in for some more blood work, I guess, to see. I don't know about my iron, maybe. I have to call them to even see what they're wanting to test more for. All I saw was iron labs, more iron labs. That's all I saw in the voicemail. So, yeah. And it could explain why I've been so tired since I've been home too. Okay, I'll tell you one more time. So this is you're actually seeing the back side of it. This is Ruby's Dream by MDL Crochet. This is his Tunisian wrap that he created in honor of his mother that died of dementia last year. And I am actually making it as a wedding gift, hopefully, for my cousin at the end of August. So I've got, how many repeats do I have to do again? I don't remember. I have to repeat like rows 9 through 15 or something like that. 15 times or until I reach 32 inches. Which I may reach the 32 inches first because I'm using a bigger weight yarn than he did. He used a sorry, I tried to cover that up. He used a 2 weight and I'm using a 4. A very plump 4. All right, so this is one of those patterns I really need to stop putting down for lengthy periods of time because I have to remind myself the pattern again. And so it takes my brain like a hot minute to get kick-started again. So I need to do, okay, so 1, 2, and then 2 together with a yarn over after. This is a yawning show today. Dun, 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 dun. Yarn over 2, go here, and then, no, that's not right. I'm looking at the wrong one. Okay, so I did a full, oh, here we go. Simple, full, yarn over twice, 2 together, and then 1, and then 2 together, yarn over twice. Okay, I think I got it. I think I can do this. I do not have coffee with me, but I have a drink. I do have a drink. I do. Yeah, see, this is definitely, you have to refresh all the time. I know with this one, it's like, and I also have to pay attention to where I'm at. Once I figure out what the pattern is, though, from these first couple, I don't have to look at the paper. I just have to look at what I'm doing. It's definitely not one of those patterns or those crochet projects that you can just do without looking. But I think my brain needed this because I love Tunisian. This one right here, that is an old 31 bag that I got when I first started selling it, I think. I can't remember. I don't remember if I ordered that myself or if it came in one of my kits that when I started. It is an old 31 bag. I wish they still sold bags like this. This is one of those bags that I'm like, why did you guys stop selling these? But now this company's out of business. I'm like, I need to recreate this. But I like that material that they used and the quality of it is just, I couldn't make them the same. So like I would not be able to recreate it myself. And right now it has my mother-in-law's blanket in there that I started that I'm no longer going to be doing because, you know, she is no longer an able recipient. I brought this, I grabbed this koozie today. Suck it up. Confidently crafted. And then this is the other one, other side. It's not exactly a stiff one, but it works. I know, I do too. I do too. It's very flowery, so it's very fitting. Okay, do I do the... Oh no, a yarn... No. Hold on. Oh no, okay, so I do the full, and then I do my yarn over, and then go grab my 2. And then a single, and then I grab my 2. He says this is an intermediate pattern because of all the yarn overs, but I'm like, I don't know what. How does yarn overs make something more advanced? You know, like I'm not asking that in like a skeptical way, but I'm literally curious. Like, how does one decide a beginner from an intermediate from an advanced pattern? I just didn't feel like making coffee this morning, so that's why I got my cold drink out. Yarn over, right? Okay, see, I have to keep reminding myself. I keep stopping long enough for my brain to forget. Yeah, I love the bag. Oop, full stitch, and then yarn over twice. I don't know, I'm just kind of confused as to how the yarn overs, I guess maybe being able to keep track of them when you're doing the return pass, I guess, because you have to go through, you treat, so even though the 2 yarn overs are technically 1 stitch, are over the top of 1 stitch area, it's treated as 2 separate loops to go through when you do your return pass, if that makes sense. Maybe that's why. I can't even explain it correctly. Okay, so 2 together, yarn over twice. I still want to get one of those, that set of blue hooks like this. I don't know where, but I'm trying to get them not on like an AliExpress or something, because I don't know, it's another Chinese app that I just want to stay off of. I had TikTok. I actually started an account on TikTok, and I actually deleted it the other day. I was like, I just didn't, yeah, I got rid of it. I mean, I still have it for 30 days, you know, before it's officially deleted. But I don't know. I just decided, I was like, nah, I don't need that. You accidentally threw away your K-cup attachment the other day. I wasn't going into my... Oh, goodness gracious. So blah, 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 blah. Okay, so from what I'm reading, you have a K cup. Sorry, it just started hurting right here. Like right in there. How do you make coffee come out of a K cup Keurig and it tastes good? Because like anytime we've made it, the coffee that comes out of a coffee maker is so much better because you get more of the the coffee. I don't want to say flavor because coffee all tastes the same to me until you dump the creamer in it. But we found that we like the coffee from a coffee maker better than the K cup because the K cup, it almost like waters it down too much or something. And we've even tried it with the bold setting, and it just, I don't know. I don't know. So that's why I was asking, like, how do you use one to make the coffee? Like, I don't know if I want to say stronger necessarily, but just less watered down, I guess. Because we still have a Keurig, so for some reason our coffee maker breaks or whatever, we have a backup. And it's a Keurig it's a nice Keurig, so I don't really want to get rid of it. Oh, so you use the Carafe pot, is it Carafe or Carafe? I can never remember. The Carafe, the Carafe, the pot. So you use the big pot instead of the individual. We even bought the attachment. I don't know if you want to call it. There's a piece that you can buy that you can actually use and put your own coffee grounds into it, and you can make big pots of it. So a pot gets wasted. Thank you, Blair. Yeah, same here, Melissa. Okay, so here's the thing with ours, Melissa. I'm only the one that drinks it during the week when my husband's working. When he's home, he makes like an 8 to 10 cup pot, like almost a full pot of coffee, and like I don't know why he ever makes that much because I have cups that are about this tall, and I pour the whole height of it for the most part. I leave a bit of space for the creamer. And that's all the coffee I drink from it. And he drinks like maybe 1 or 2 coffee cups. And they're not small coffee cups. They're, decent sized ones, maybe 10-ounce ones. I'm not sure. Somewhere between 8 and 10. And he only drinks 1 or 2 cups. And he wastes so much coffee. Like, we need to do less. You can make a couple of cups less. You don't need to do so much. Okay, full or simple, full, and then yarn over twice. Oop, nope. Oh, hold on. I have an oopsies right here. I have an oopsies. To frog it back or keep going. I think I messed up somewhere. I don't know where either. Because the rest of the row's fine. Oh. Yeah. Otherwise you're jumping around. Yeah. Okay, I gotta figure out what I need to do here because it doesn't look right either. I have an oopsies right in here. Right in here. I feel like I need to frog it back. I just don't know where to. I think I need to frog it back. Maybe 2 rows. I think I only need to frog it back 2 rows. Oh, sorry. to readjust my legs. I was kicking everything under the desk. Nice. Single cup brewer. I need to, yeah, me too. Because I have a grinder and it has a setting that you can set it for so many seconds. And so depending on how many seconds you grind it for, it will give you certain amounts of coffee. So like I think it's like 8 to 10 seconds, I can get about a 4-cup grind. And then my husband will do almost 20 and he gets the full pot. So I could do that with my grinder because we do that, and I'm just thinking I might have to look into that single cup. Well, actually, technically, I could use mine because it does 1 to 4 cups, but it doesn't do a single cup. It just does like a 1 to 4 cup, or you can do a full pot. It is a wedding present. I just don't know where I need to frog it back to, though. That's the thing. I'm thinking at least to here. I don't know if you can see that. So at least these 2 rows and then this one up here. That's what I'm trying to figure out, how far down I need to go. I think I need to go back to right here. I don't know. I don't know where I messed up, though. That's the thing. So I don't know where I need to go back to. All right. And this was a mistake I made long before today, so it wasn't being on here doing it. Oh, sorry, Melissa. I will get that done. I have not updated it since the last 2 weeks. It was updated before I left, though, I think. Let me double check. I want to say I updated it before I left that week, maybe. Posts. All right, so 2 weeks ago, I updated it as of June 30th. So I still need to add weeks 28 and 29. So just the last 2 weeks. So it's hard to, like, I can show you this way, but if you look at my diamonds, the one that's right below my hook right here isn't the same as this one over here, or the one right here. It has, like, it started, I'm trying to get my fingers in the right place here. It started decreasing over here somewhere. So I need to frog it back to basically about where my finger is here. So I need to frog about 2 or 3 rows back. Yeah, go ahead, Blair. Thank you for asking. Yeah, so weeks 28 and 29, I just have to update. Good morning, Jeremy. How are you this morning? So I can give you the last 2 weeks if you want. So weeks 28 and 29, 32 and 29. Week 29 was card number 29. Hello, Kim. I know, me too. I'm just bummed that I have to frog it back a little bit now. So, but I need to fix this. I know you guys probably can't see it, but do you see how this diamond right here doesn't look the same as this one here or here? I don't know if you guys can see it. I don't know if it's seeable, but it looks off, if that makes sense. And for me to continue the pattern for this row, it doesn't have enough stitches, if that makes sense. So I'm missing a stitch. So I have to frog it. Walk is done and shower. Oh my goodness. You are a quick walker and shower. Now I gotta get this hook out without like catching on everything. I love all these gradients, Melissa. This yellow is really pretty. All the colors are pretty. Even the black is pretty. I saw this really pretty, like, colorful cotton for peaches and cream at Walmart the other day, and I was like, ooh, I really like this color. And my daughter's like, you don't need any more yarn. I wished I would have been quicker to think, but I was like, well, this is cotton. I don't have a ton of cotton. Need to get ready for another doctor's appointment. Oh my goodness, Joanne. I really hope that one day you can be doctor appointment free and healthy. So, oh, and Jeremy, every time I see your name now, I'm like, oh yeah, duh. I need to find that bag. I don't know where I stuffed it away for safekeeping while I was gone, and it's in a very safe place that I don't remember where I put it for the moment. Gotta frog it all back. Frog it, frog it, frog it. Alrighty. Okay, we're just gonna uncross the legs because they're just getting sore being crossed. It's so frustrating how quick frogging can happen, especially with Tunisian, because Tunisian takes a hot minute, and then it's like, really? I spent like 30 minutes on that one row, and it takes me like 30 seconds to frog you out. But my arm gets tired also too. Oh boy. I feel at peace this morning, having all my peoples, all my friends here with me. This row especially, you see all those big loops? Those are my yarn overs. This row takes no time at all because it just falls right out. Are these just checkup doctor appointments then, Joanne? If that's the case, then check up away to keep you healthy. And nope, not difficult at all. Especially this row. I just got to be careful when I get to this one not to pull this one out, because then it like once this one goes, the whole row's gone basically. So if I can catch it to here, what I'm going to do is put my stitch marker in here, because this loop is the end of the return pass of the next row that I have to frog, possibly. So I've frogged out 2 now, the one that I started on the live here, and then the one before it. So I'm going to see if that helps get me where I need to fix it, or if I need to go another row. I don't even remember which spot it was in. And now I don't know how far back I went. So I frogged out 13. I think I just frogged out 14 and 13. So I need to do 13 back on here. Oh my goodness, I don't remember where it was at now. I think it was right here. Or here. I don't know. I mean, all my diamonds look right now, so they all look the same. Let's see, I have... All right, so I've got... Oh my goodness, I can't tell. This is the only issue with frogging back. Untangle, yeah. The one this morning is maintenance till things are even better. Oh, well, that's good, Joanne. Well, I don't have too big of a pile, but now I'm like... I don't know. All right, I'm just gonna... Okay. I'm gonna redo row 13 and see if that helps. I don't know how I missed that when I did it before. I'll be on today, Tammy, at 11. Okay, so you'll be on today at 1 for me. Yay. Yay, I get to see Frizzy. Get to hang out with Frizzy. Okay, what? We're at 45 minutes. I like when the time doesn't always fly. Okay, I'm just going to go with row 13. Because I think I just frogged out the 2 rows. The partial one that I had started on here, and then the one before that. Okay, so let's try this. 1, 2, 3, and then 2 together. Yarn over twice. 1, yarn over, 2 together. Yep, okay, so I am on 13 because it's working out. 3, and then 2 together. So I guess that when I get to the end of this one, I'll know if I have it wrong. Yay! You're back to the YouTube streets. Okay. So it's nice and simple stitch. Yarn over twice. 2 together. And then 1. Sorry, guys. I'm going to be like paying a close attention to this. All right, and then 2 together. Yarn over. Simple. Yarn over. 2 together. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Jeremy, yeah, same here. Like, it bugs me. I know some people are like, oh, just, you know, budget this and just, you know, figure out a way to fix it. And I'm just like, no, I can't. My brain doesn't like that. Like, I know it's there and I can't unknow it, you know? Like, I just know it. Two. Oh, Marianne, are you going live at 11? Yes, exactly. It'll bother me too much. It will bother me too much to just let it be. So, I mean, there was a part in my gigabyte blanket that I was working on that was like 5 rows back or something like that. And as I was talking to people, I ended up just frogging it and doing it again because I was like, I just can't. I can't. Some mistakes I can leave. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think there was in my Wildflower Oasis throw that I'm making, the second one, the sage green one, I know I've got a couple mistakes in it, but they were ones that would have required me to frog back way too much. Or it was like a row or 2. And I was like, no, I'm all the way around here and back again. Like, I'm around twice or something like that. And I was like, no, I don't want to undo that for this one little stitch that I could literally just add one in right here, or I could like skip or something. I can't remember what it was. And I was like, yeah, so I made it work where the numbers were correct with the fudging that I did, but I didn't frog that one out. But it's not one of those mistakes. See, whereas the one in here, the diamond would have looked off. But in that one, in the other blanket that I'm making for her, it's not noticeable. Like, I couldn't even like sit there and figure out where it's at. You're testing Mishi's shawl pattern? That's so cool. I don't know if I could be a true tester for anybody because I overthink things, and so like I don't know. It's and some things I don't catch, I guess. I don't know. I don't know if I'd be a good tester or not. Maybe someday. See, these are working out on this row, so I don't know what happened. 1, 2, And it may be a couple rows down, but I'll find out after this one. I want to get this one done to see if this is the row I messed up on, because right now it's working, because I mean all the other diamonds, like I said, were fine. It was just that one. And it's in here somewhere. I just don't remember how far. I need you guys to count how many diamonds over it was. Another mesh cardigan in green. Cool. That's so cool that you guys get to test for them like that. 1, 2, 3. All right, 2 together, yarn over, 1, yarn over, 2 together. I don't know. So far, so good. I'm getting across here. 2, 3. I'm wondering if I just missed a stitch or something. Because so far, I've made it back down to the end of the row. Almost here. Okay, I must have like a fiber stuck up my nose right here because they keep tickling. Good morning, Sassy Mary. It's a beautiful shawl. Well, I can't wait to see it then. I'm not a shawl person, but I would make one for people. For sure, but wearing them, I just don't wear them. I just don't wear them. 2, 3. Okay, so it must have been on this row because I don't know, like, because it's I'm almost to the end, and I have yet to not have the right number of stitches and things. I was trying to see if I could blow it out, but I don't want to blow my nose and have more come out. All right, 1, 2, 3, 2 together, yarn over, ooh, and then 2 together. Hold on, this is on the end. Yarn over, 2 together, and then 3. 1, 2, 3. You're using a, what do you make? Oh, you're testing Mishy's pattern. I'm like, what are you working on again? All right, so I've made it across, and every single one is done correctly. I have the right number of stitches. So it must have been this one. So now I have to go and do this, where it does, those yarn overs do not like to slide back onto the hook very well, so I struggle getting those back on. So now I'm just going to do my return pass, which this is the faster part-ish, but with these yarn overs I have to be careful and make sure I'm going through both loops, because it's, you yarn over twice, so you have to make sure you go through both individually as a return pass, if that makes sense. I can finally say I posted pictures on my YouTube channel. A lot of Sassy Marys on here. Well, share your link so we can make sure we have you, so we can see your pictures. Oh, no, just one. So yeah, if you guys want to share your channels, go ahead. Share away. Well, slowly. Hello, Maritza. You're used to making things lacy and usually use a K-hook. I work anywhere between a 5 and up. It just depends. So the majority of my stuff, I would say a 6, 5.5, 6. But like this, I'm using a 8mm. This is an 8mm because I wanted to make it drapey. And he used, in his original pattern, he used a 2-weight with a 6mm. So he went up to a 6 with a 2-weight. And so when I was deciding to do this, I had everybody help me decide on an 8mm for the 4-weight. So I went up 2 extra hook sizes from his original pattern because I went up to 2 weights of yarn, if that's even how you say it. two weights of yarn. I want to say like 2 pounds of yarn, but that's not the right way to say it. But I went up 2 weights. I hope today turns out to be as beautiful as it's starting out, because this morning it was like 60 something degrees outside. It felt amazing. I don't think we're supposed to get out of the 70s today, I think. Which is amazing for middle of July. You prefer smaller hooks and yarn? Yeah, I don't know. I'm not, I guess I'm a yarn snob in the sense that I like my 3s, my DK, and my 4 weights. Mostly 4. Speaking of Miss Kimberly, look what I got. This is one of Kimberly's stitch markers that she makes. Y'all, she makes these paper beads. Y'all, we have got to get her to 100. She said she would do a live showing of how she makes these paper beads if we get her to 100 subscribers. I live in Nebraska. I live on the east end of Nebraska. And if you know who Peyton Manning is, he's famous for saying my city's name in his football games. What is going on here? It's like my loops are all mixed up. Like trying to get ahead of each other. Hot and humid. Yeah, well, I went from being in the dry air of Colorado to coming back to Omaha where it was humid again, and I was like, I'm gonna go back to Colorado. But man, they are getting bombarded with nasty storms out there. I keep looking back there to see what their weather's like, and yeah, they get afternoon storms every day on the mountains, but like they get nasty storms out there all the time. Oh, yes, Kimberly, I did get your stitch markers. I don't know where those are at. This is actually one that was already on this project. I don't know where I set them down at. It might be upstairs. Actually, they're upstairs on my end table by my bed, because when I got home from my trip, I got them before I left on my trip. So I left them on my end table upstairs, my side table. So they are sitting safely next to my bed, not being used at the moment. But yes, I did get them. Yes, so if you guys are not subscribed to Miss Kimberly Otterson, please go subscribe to her channel, because I am on a mission to get her to 100 subs. So she'll do, just so she'll do a live to show us, or a video, I can't remember. I think she said a live to do to show how she makes the paper beads, which I can't wait to see. I would love to try making them, but I already have enough to do right now, so I rely on her and her talent to make them for me. And And they are beautiful. Like here's another one sitting on my desk by her where she put a charm on it. So the paper bead's a little smaller. Wish I could get it to come in clear. There you go. So pretty. I don't know what that one's off of, but it's sitting on my desk. To Miss Haley. Oh, hello, Haley. And last I checked, Miss Kimberly was at like 85, so she's not far off. She is not very far off. Let me see if I can. I can't click on it. Ugh. It shows me a link there, but it won't let me click on it. Ugh. It's annoying. I want to be able to click on it too, like you guys. Kimberly Otterson. 88. She only has 12 more to go. Yeah. Jealous of my temperatures. Ooh, yeah. Your bathrobe Ruana. I think it turned out awesome. It looks comfy. And hey, during the winter, you'll be able to cover up your legs and stuff and it, not have to worry about blankets. You just wear the Ruana. Ruana robe. I think that's awesome. It's like one of those blanket snuggie things. You made your very own one. 934. I will do a giveaway at 1,000. Ooh. Yes. So we got to get Tank to 1,000 and Kimberly to 100. And then Kimberly will show us her paper bead making process. Can't wait for that. All right. If I've been paying attention and I've done my return pass correctly, and I would have been done sooner, but again, been stopping. And these double wrap yarn overs or double yarn overs, they slow me down a smidge. All right, so row 13 is done again. Marianne, I am too. I love how it turned out for you. Like, it's like one of those little, you basically made yourself a snuggie. Isn't that what those things are called? Tank, go ahead and type bees, Tank, one more time. I think you've already done it once, but go ahead and do it again. Bees with an S. One more time. Hit it one more time. I think I am too. I'll double check. I love to crochet. Go back up to the eyes. H-I-H-I-J. Yep, there she is right there. 934 subscribers. All right, there you go. Oh, that's funny. Oh, Monique, you're 3 years younger than me. I was born in 85. There you are. Yay. All right, so 14. Let's try this one more time. All right, so we're going to do 1, 2. See, now that I've started working on this, this is where my hyper focus is going to go. 2 together, yarn over twice, full, simple, full, yarn over twice, and then we do a yarn over twice and then 2 together, because helps to finish that part, and then a simple. Okay, now we're fine. I know there's lots of everybody on there, it seems like. Okay, so then 2 together, yarn over twice, full, simple, full, yarn over, 2 together. I'm going to get this next row done because I want to see if that frogging that I did with you guys fixed my mistake. And then you guys will know. And we're already over an hour. But with not doing school this week, I'm okay with going a little over. But I want to finish this and see if I got it fixed. I love the fact that we're so supportive like that. Oopsies, yarn over twice, then go in there. Goodness gracious. I need to not forget my yarn overs. That'll mess me up on my next one. It's funny doing these double yarn overs and then not doing like a treble crochet because I'm used to like when I go, you know, do that double. Just don't search for me or you got beer making. Maybe people be like, what? Did she change from crochet to beer making? Yeah, people be like, I thought I was looking for crochet, but she must have changed her profession. All right, full, simple, full. I don't remember what number I was for anybody, to be honest. I don't know. I don't even know who my first was here. Let me see. Well, so the thing is I actually had people like my channel when I first originally started it as like, I was going to do like homeschool videos and things. And I had some people subscribe to it, but then it sat dormant for years until I decided to do this. So I don't know who was my official. Oh, I'm up to 1618 now. Let's see, where would I find that again? I gotta remember where to go. Go away. Yeah, my garden flags. I need to get back to those, maybe. I don't remember where I found those. Yeah, I'll look later. It's taking too long. 64 more. I will do a big giveaway. That's awesome. Oops, scooch back. All right, so there's 1, 2 together, yarn over, full, simple, full, yarn over, 2, 1, 2, yarn overs. Sorry, I'm talking out loud, making sure I'm doing this correctly because I messed up somehow on that one. I feel like I'm coming up onto that diamond that I had that mistake on. And look, I'm almost done. This is all that's left of what I frogged out. Okay, I should be on my spot here where I came across earlier where I didn't have enough. Oh, hold on, I gotta yarn over. Then do that. Got your coffee, life is good. I thought that the world felt a little bit more, you know, stable now that you had your coffee. All right, full, yarn over, 2 together, and then 1, 2, yarn over, full, simple, full. Yeah, see, I've gone past the spot because now I'm at the end. Maybe it was just the one row I had to fix. I said I was thinking I'd have to go back 2, but I frogged back just the one row. Well, the one I was on, and then the one before that. So technically almost 2. You're having tea. Hey, there's nothing wrong with tea. Tea's good. I've actually started kind of getting into it a little bit. I just need to find the right flavors that I like in things. You know, I'm a sweet tea girl because I'm from the South. I like my sweet tea. I don't make it enough up here though. Melissa G, no, sorry. They're ornery old men. Oh, is it in a good way or a bad way? Like, is he just being ornery? Being an ornery old fart? That's gonna be my husband in his 80s. Like yesterday, my youngest and I were outside. The other 2 were off. My oldest was off at an amusement park for the day, and then the next one, the middle child, he was off playing with a friend. So the middle child it was just me and the youngest, and so we were outside just hanging out, and my husband came rolling up the road, and in the middle of trying to sneeze because he must have been looking up at the sun or something, my youngest was like, oh, it's Daddy, as he's sneezing, as he's getting excited for Daddy to pull in the driveway. My husband just peels off up the road and goes back around. Comes around again. He's that kind of guy. He's a troublemaker. So he's just being a grumpy old man then. Being a grumpy old stubborn man. Well, the quicker, I guess, tell him the quicker he does his therapy, the quicker he gets out of there. The quicker he gets up and move around and do what he needs to do to help his body heal, the quicker he gets back to his home. Okay, so a 60-year-old woman then. Instead of 80, go for 60. I don't know, that's almost his daughter's. That's almost, yeah, I don't know what age he would want to go for. Then 70. We'll do 70. But yeah, no, I would just say, Dad, if you want to get out of here, do your therapy and you'll get out of here faster. That's funny. If he wasn't 2.5 hours away, he'd be in trouble by his girl. Daughter would be setting the law down. So I like, Jeremy, what you said. Oh, so a normal man tantrum. I don't want to behave. I want to go home. I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. That's the only part of that song I can remember. I've sang that a couple times, and I've had other people sing the rest of the song, and I'm just like, I can't even remember any of that. All I can remember is the I'm a Toys R Us kid. I'll never grow up. Well, I don't know what I did, but I fixed my issue. I only had to go back the 1 row. Oh no! Don't drop! Don't drop! Ah, there we go. Whew. Close call. Averted. Crisis averted. Oh my goodness. Kind of. It's wanting to. Now my yarn's wanting to misbehave, Melissa. There's a million toys at Toys R Us that can play with. I drive my dad to hospital and I have my mom's stare down pat. He knows when he gets the stare from me, I am 5 seconds away from calling. Yeah, ornery old stubborn men. That's what all you men are in for. There's a million. Is that how it goes, Frizzy? There's a million. I don't know the song. I just know I will never grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. That's the only part I can remember. I'm off to Never Neverland. He's a handsome Italian man. Aw. That's so sweet of you to say, Melissa. Italian men are pretty handsome, I'll tell you that. Well, at least most of them. At least the ones I've seen, anyway. Do not make eye contact. From bikes to trains to video games, it's the coolest kid store there is. Gee whiz. See, I still don't remember that part. Oh, I just say I will never grow up because I'm a Toys R Us kid. I've been singing it wrong. I will never grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. Off to Never Neverland. Away we go. Ah, silver. Away. Oh, hold on. Back it up. Back it up. My loopy loops are getting ahead of themselves again. There we go. There we go. All right, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. To the stubborn 67-year-old Swede. I don't know what mine's a stubborn old German or something. Not entirely sure what his family history is. I need to do a DNA test. Those are expensive, but I need to figure out, I want to figure out, not need, what kind of heritage we have in us. You can hear the whole song. It's so funny because like nothing reminded me of that, but I just started singing it one day, and it's like it just came back to my brain or something from seeing those jingles, as a kid. Because when I was growing up, Toys R Us was a store to go to, and I don't know why they got rid of those stores because they did well during the Christmas seasons. Oh, that's so funny, Jeremy. Sorry. How about this? Rubber ducky, you're the one. See, I only know like one-liners from songs. I don't know the whole songs. I could really get some going for you. I could sing the one that never ends. Although that just started it in my head. I'm trying not to sing it out loud. I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. You scream, we scream, we all scream for ice cream. I don't know. You scream, I scream. All. You make bath time lots of fun. Just the one-liners, but instead of it being like a spoken thing, it's a one-liner musical quotes for me. Okay. I have made it to the end of row 14. Or have I bought anything from them? Oh, well. You're welcome. Your husband has a song for anything you say. My husband has a gutter mind for everything I say. He'd make something out of that. That's so funny. Okay. I caught up to row, okay, so now I'm done with row 14. I can mark it off for my third time. I'm basically just going through and making little tally marks. So when I get to whatever number I get to, either 15 or 32 inches. I need to stop and measure it and see. Because it says to do, where did it say it? It says you'll repeat, okay, you'll repeat these rows a total of 15 times or until you reach 32 inches. If you so 32 inches from the beginning of the whole piece, or just from when I started the row 9. This is why I can't pattern test, because I'm like, well, I need to know specifically what you mean, like from where? From the very beginning of the project? Yeah. Yeah, my husband's mind is in the gutter 24/7, and everything is turned into something that way. Everything. I say you do. Oh, funny. Well, I only have 2 more rows before my third repeat is done. The whole deal, huh? Well, let's measure it and see what I have then. Because I don't have 32 inches, but I have quite a bit. And I have to figure out how to do this with it rolling, because it's curling up on itself. That's the only part, is it likes to curl up on itself. So right now I am at, and I need to figure out how to uncurl it without stretching it. The edge isn't the greatest, but I have roughly 13 inches with I have 2 more rows to make the third repeat done. So I'm going to say 14 to 15 inches. I'm guessing, okay, I'm going to have you guys play along with me. So I am almost done with my third repeat, which will put me roughly 15 inches or so, because I'm at 13 inches with 2 rows left to go. I'm trying to think here. So 2 rows left to go should put me around 15. So if my math is mathing correctly and it works up to the way I think it will, 6 repeats should put me at around 30 inches. So I'm only going to be able to do half. So maybe 7 repeats, not 15. So if I'm computing correctly, I'm guessing that I'm going to be around 30 inches after my 6th repeat. Oh, it's like I got something in my nose now. It's tickling me. My brain just drew a blank. Thank you. Thank you. Gracias. I got a stain on my tooth right here. I know you guys don't notice it, but I can see it every time I smile. I'm like, ew. Try not to let it keep me from smiling, because it's like, whatever. You know, I have anti-glare on my glasses, and I'm pretty sure you can still see glares. I think I just have the anti-glare on the inside where it doesn't glare from the back side. I don't know. Can you put anti-glare on the outs, like on this side? I guess for people that are specifically doing streaming, they probably do, so that way it doesn't, lights don't, you know, glare. Hello, Vima. Welcome, welcome. I'm just sneezing. I was gonna give myself another 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna get off of here. I like the nice round numbers, and I'm at an hour and 25 minutes right now. I am good. I can hear your voice in my head when you asked how are you. Like I can hear you because I've watched your lives, and I can just hear you like very specifically saying it in your voice. I love that. Okay, I'm gonna get started on the next row, even though I'm not gonna finish it while I'm on here with you guys. But I'm antsy to work on this now. Now that I've gotten my hands on it again, excuse me, I want to work on it. And knowing now that these sunflowers won't take very long, I'll get them done a couple at a time. So you guys got me for at least a few more minutes. I shouldn't start this one, but I'm going to. I don't know. Yeah, that deer, I can hear you saying that. Okay, so 2 together, yarn over. Full stitch. Okay, so 3. Anti-glare does not stop the reflection. Anti-reflection. Oh, so it must be anti-reflection then. Is there an anti-reflection? Can you get that on your glasses? I mean, I'm okay because I sit in a way that you guys don't really see because I'd have to look like over. That's my lamp that you see in my face or my glasses now. And then if I look over here, that is the floor lamp. Actually, yeah, that's the floor lamp that's over to that side. And then that right there is the ceiling lamp. So I have those 3 lights, but I'd have to like do this for you guys to see all that. Oh my goodness. I know I'm silly. Yarn over twice. Oh, no, I do 3 together. Oh, hold on. Hold the presses. I'm doing something wrong because I'm supposed to do 3 together. All right, so we're going to go back to the beginning. This is why this pattern I needed to like pay attention to. All right, so I need to do a simple stitch, and then I do 2 together with a yarn over, full. Okay, and then I do 1, 2, 3, full, yarn over, 3 together. Okay. 3 together with a yarn over. Okay, full. And then 1, 2, 3, full. Okay. Yeah, it's called opacity. Just like I haven't left my house in 5 days. Oh, I gotta get out. I know I need to go for a walk. Oh, I got 30 seconds. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. I know that's like bam, done. But I wanted to get off at about an hour and a half. So it isn't glasses anymore. Yeah, I don't know if you can get true anti-reflective on your glasses. I could be wrong though too. I'm not sure. But yeah, I just set my lights up in a way that it doesn't really. I mean, you can see my computer screen right when I'm looking like that. Maybe I don't know. Anywho, don't forget, guys, be kind, be positive, make beautiful things. And I will see y'all on the YouTube streets. Don't forget, Marianne will be live in about an hour and a half-ish. And then Frizzy will be live in about 4 hours for me. So, well, 4 hours for everybody. So in 4 hours, Frizzy will be on. And in about an hour and a half, Marianne will be on. So I will see y'all later. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear, but he had no